Hi guys, welcome to day 5 of this spectacular retreat. Today is the second day where we discuss the virtue of blind obedience. Also, I don't know what this is. It's not like a filter. But anyways, today is the second day of discussing the virtue of blind obedience. So in order to do that, we need to clarify a little bit about what it means. Because blind obedience with respect to God is much different than blind obedience in respect to another human or human authority. God, unlike mortals, is omniscient or all-knowing. So this means that blind obedience to God is trusting Him in His knowledge and love and mercy rather than being blindfolded and forced to follow whomever may be in authority, like in a dictatorship. So now that we've established that, let's think about our world today. We're living in a time when our eyes have been adjusted to the darkness. The darkness and sin has even been normalized thanks to the advancement of media and technology. So lust, addiction, unhealthy relationships, the breaking apart of families, the attack on life itself are things that suddenly we're a little bit more comfortable with. Hearing about someone who died from an overdose just doesn't do much more than a passing pity because, frankly, we've heard worse. The injustice of the world fails to bring us out of our seats now. So there has to be an alternative way, of course, and that way is walking on the path of God, where we're more sensitive to the evil and injustice that happens in the world. But His path looks a lot different. Like at the Transfiguration, it's filled with a glorious white light, which you could say is blinding, which causes us to be uncertain of our step when we can't necessarily see it. So we fear the path that we're on because we think that at any which moment we could stumble and fall. However, this is where trust comes in. We can't depend on ourselves, but rather on God. And when we do this and detach from our need to know, from control and certainty, God leads us up to that glorious mountaintop. So today, your challenge is actually taken from the Trust Novena, which I will include a link to, and I highly recommend you to check out and pray if you haven't already. But today, as often as you remember, I want you to pray, Jesus, I trust you. Take care of everything. It's simple, it's short, but it's life-changing. So, love from all of us at Thea Damari. Have a blessed day today and enjoy the weather because I think it's fantastic.